My name is Unstoppable, and welcome to a video. This is part 2 of how to make a thumbnail without Photoshop, and I have part 1 right over here. It is not a clickbait video, by the way, and I'm sorry that the audio got messed up. I didn't realize until I started watching it, but so if anybody notices that the audio is messed up, I'm sorry. But I'm just glad that the actual video clip didn't get messed up, because that would be a disaster. So it doesn't have audio on it, but you can still like see the steps and whatever, what I did. And there is a audio dysfunction where somebody is talking, but I'm sorry for that, and it won't happen in this video, probably. Anyway, what you want to do, which isn't a word. What you want to do when you start out is you want to create a new image, or if you have an image that you want to start with, you can go on that. But I'll do an in-depth tutorial on how to use Pixlr. I'll do it in a future video. But so basically what you want to do, you press new image, and there are presets, but none of them fit the ratio or whatever. At least not that I've seen. And the ratio is 16:9, by the way. So 1280 times 720 is what you want to have as your whatever. What is it called again? I forgot. What you want to have if you want to fill up your entire screen when you're making a thumbnail for a video. Otherwise, it will have like a border around it or something, and it will only fill up part of the screen. But this, the ratio, you should follow it, and then you should just put it to this ratio right here, this size right here, 1280 times 720. It's the one that I always use. And if you want to put it on transparent, you can, but I've never used it, so I'm not going to. I'm just gonna leave it how it is. But actually, I'm gonna cut this in half. It's like 640 or something. Yeah, so you cut it. I'm gonna cut it in half because I'm trying to get half of my whatever it's called, half of my board. And so I made a mistake one time of leaving it white, so I couldn't really see it. But I'm just gonna color it black, and I'm going to X out of it and save it as this. I'm just gonna type in something random. Alright, so I'm gonna save it as that. And I'm going to create another new image, set it to 1280 and 720. Then I'm going to press OK, and I'm going to go to this layer button, press open image as layer, and just to make it go faster, I'm not gonna search for this because it would take too long. But I'm just gonna line this up with all the edges and make sure that it hits all the edges. Also, if you exceed 1280 by 720, I'm pretty sure Pixlr just like completely. If you go over that those dimensions, then Pixlr just minimizes it, and you can't make it any bigger. So sorry for you. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually divide this into a few pieces. And guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to make a second thing. So I'm gonna have to open Pixlr in a new tab again. Pixlr. Yeah, so I'm just gonna open that in another new tab, and I'm just gonna use the draw tool. I'm gonna use the draw tool right over here. Drawing tool. Switch to line. Switch to yellow. And make sure my size is good. I think I want 15. Yeah, and I'm just going to divide it in half. Yeah. That seems right about there. Divide it in half, and now I can get rid of this. I'm going to go to my magic wand tool, press this, and press delete, and now it's gone. And there's a little black right there, but I'm just going to ignore it. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna go to this, go on this. What's half of 720? It's like 360, I think. I'm gonna put in 360, 12, 80, and yeah, that looks right. So I'm going to color that black. Okay, so I'm gonna color that black. I'm gonna select my fill tool, paint bucket tool. I'm going to color that black. I'm gonna save it. Also, there's a different way to save this, but I just think it's easier to do this because if you try Xing out of it after you save it, it's just gonna ask you if you want to save it again. So I just decided to skip that and just do this straightforward. So, do you want to save the image before closing? Yes. Name it something. Yeah, that looks nice. Sure, let's just say that looks nice. It does, sure. Why not? Layer, open image as layer. Untitled. And I'm going to move this up here. Just make sure everything's lined up. Line it up nice. Switch back to my drawing tool and just make a line right here. Make sure you get your line good because there's a no, I'm not gonna use that one. So I'm just gonna get my wand tool, select this, and press delete. And oh shit! All right, I'm just gonna undo it actually. That's yeah. All right, so now it's like that. Make sure you actually hit the middle, unlike what I just did. And I did it again. Just undo. Oh, this is so hard. Here, I'm not gonna do it again. I'm just gonna leave it like that. And I'm gonna use my magic wand, my wand tool actually. I don't know why I keep saying magic wand tool. I'm gonna use it, and now I have a good border, and it's separating everything. So now for your whatever you actually I'm gonna add a border to this, just all around. Oh, what am I doing? I'm sorry, I forgot. Alright, so deselect and just draw a few lines everywhere and make a border. I can't tell if that's lined up or not. Oh, I gotta X out of everything. Oh, that's annoying. Please ignore any background noise. And perfect, and just make I want to move these so badly. Wait, hold up. Alright, so now I have a border around my whole, whatever you want to call it. I have a border around it. Now you want to get your logo, not logo, you want to get your text, or whatever you want to do. And personally, I like using this site. It's called flamingtext.com. It's got a few ads, but anyway, you go and type it in, and they have a lot of text, and they're not downloaded text, because I actually tried downloading some. Your font, whatever. So I'm just gonna show you what to do really quick. Just get your font. Let's say I go with this font, and just press edit, and basically you type in whatever you want. Type in like DIY something like that. Yeah, just type in something, and then they have two outlines for this one. They have the second outline, which you can see, and they have two other. They have a fill. They have the first outline, and just you can change those around, turn them into like a pattern or a gradient, like this maybe. This one, I like this one a lot actually. It's pretty cool. Yeah, just do it. I already have mine, so I'm not going to mess with this. But basically, when you're done, you just go on transparent background, and it turns out like this. And I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to open layer, open image as layer, and I'm just going to search for mine real quick. Let me just I actually do have to get some more stuff, so let me just use this and just switch it over to color, put it on like an orangish color, and just play around with it a little bit. If you have a specific color set in mind, just type it in, because there's a color thing. It has a color name right here. You can see it right here. And yeah, I think I like that color, orangish. And that outline, I will make a more yellow color, a yellow orange kind of. Right now it looks like a golden color. I don't want it that thick, so I'm going to change the outline size to like 3 or something. Yeah. Put it to 10. We're just going to leave it at 10, and then you're going to change second outline color to 0.
Yeah, you do for me. You do for me. It's ABC. Oh my God, had a part.
I'm sorry for background noise.
Papa. Do for me.
Oh, hi.
Here.
Hi.
You do for me.
My baby cousins are in this.
You do
right
for
here,
me.
so,
You
hi.
do for me.
They're just gonna say hi.
You do for me.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do for me.
Hi kids.
Fresh. Fresh. Fresh.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
No.
I know, I know. I'm sorry, the situation will be assessed. Anyway, I'm just gonna go download this. And done and done. It's actually pretty fast when it comes to downloading it, because pretty fast when it comes to downloading because it takes up so little space. We're gonna open the image later, do all that stuff. You know what I just realized? I didn't type in what I wanted to type in. I'm just gonna check to see that everything is how I like it. No, before I download that, I'm actually going to space it out a little bit. I'm going to put it like that. Yeah, alright, that's perfect. There's a little discoloration in this. I don't know how it works and how to fix that. But if you do, then just fix it. But I don't know how to. So, open image as layer. Again, as I said, and I'm just gonna open it. So go to edit to make it smaller. Press free transform. Hold down the side. Hold down shift and just drag it. This will make sure that all the proportions are the same, and it keeps the same ratio, and like nothing gets this side.
Who in the world are you talking?
So just put it like that and apply the changes. I'm gonna go back to layer 3. What you do is you want to go to layer, open image as layer, and I don't know why I'm explaining everything to you still. You already know what to do as far as where that goes and everything. So I just have my images right here, and I'm going to open them and just size them down using the edit, free transform. Make sure to hold down to shift if you want the proportions to stay the same. I'm going to show you a little trick on how to get this good. So I'm going to hold down shift, get my proportions right. I want to make sure that I don't hit with the top above the border. When I'm fine with the side being by the border, up real quick. Drag that to the correct corner and put that.
No, Robert. Oh, how come you can't do that in the game? It doesn't make any sense to me, but Benson's showing off for you. He saw you. He did that because he saw you was about to shoot from right there. Oh, that's sad when you're nearly 7 feet and you get blocked by the rim anyway. Stephen Curry has an excuse. You know he didn't. If you're over 6 feet, you're able to dunk. Where's the part where you meet your husband?
Apply the changes and drag the layer under everything you want it to go under, so that it will appear over it. And just I'm just gonna drag this all the way to the bottom, and I'm going to erase everything. So everything that is in my way. No, I'm just gonna ignore it actually. I'm not gonna erase it. I don't need to erase it. So, yeah. After you've gotten all your pictures imported, what I want to show you is a trick that I learned. And basically what it is is you can move the layers around and just stack them on top of each other. Like, see, if I move this layer under this layer, then it will cover over it, and you can't see that spot of it. So look at the difference. We're looking at this, hold up. We're looking at this area over here. You can see a difference when I put this layer 8 under layer 5. It covers it up pretty nicely. And, yeah. But now I have to do a whole bunch of editing and stuff because, background noise and things like that. Also, this is not, the thumbnail is not perfect, but, this is just kind of a sneak peek at a future video that I have. So, yeah. I decided to make it now because I wasn't going to make it any time later. So I'm just making it now, and, I'm just going to close it and save it. And it's 142. I'm going to title it, I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it in downloads. And there we go. That's part 2 on how to make a thumbnail. Bye.